I'm Martin, and I've chosen sobriety. There is a life after addiction. You're probably asking yourself, that's great, Martin, but how do I do that? Jesus says in Matthew 11 verse 28, "Come to me all who are heavily burdened, weary, and I will give you rest." Are you burdened? Are you weary? Do you need rest? Here's my story. My addiction started back in primary school. I couldn't see it then, but I can see it now. I was that kid taking vodka to school in my cool drink bottle and smoking at break. I was that kid, the one my parents warned me about. Going into high school, I surrounded myself with similar characters. Slowly, I got more consumed into the drug scene. This eventually led me to drop out of school. At this point, I got very much involved in the party scene. Recreational drugs became a big part of my life. Even though we were partying every weekend, the word addiction still never crossed my mind. This recreational partying went on into my late 30s. When the club closed, the party never stopped. There was that kid again. I was the party. It was all fun and games until it wasn't anymore. I found myself in a place needing to take drugs just to feel normal. At this point, I started to realize I couldn't just stop and that I might actually be addicted to drugs. From this point, things started to spiral out of control. From recreational drug use with my friends to an isolated, feeding my addiction way of life. This was when I realized I needed help. I remember seeing a sign outside a church saying, "Free help." And this was when I walked into my first Addiction Victorious meeting. I went to these Christian-based meetings on and off for about 3 years before I got clean. What I didn't realize that a seed had been planted, and with each meeting, that seed was being watered. I finally gave my heart to the Lord, and He gave me a new life. In 2 Corinthians 5 verse 17 it says, "When we are joined to Christ, the old is gone and the new has come." So guys, you got to understand, getting sober with Christ at the center was just the beginning of a series of good choices. Let me emphasize that sobriety is a journey and not a destination, as we need to continually work at bettering ourselves, moving away from old behavior patterns, and aligning ourselves with the example that Jesus Christ set. As we journey through our recovery, we're going to face many challenges. This is why it's vitally important to have a solid support structure. Here's a few tips. Surround yourself with people who take your recovery seriously. Remain humble enough to be teachable. Be honest with yourself and your support team. And get plugged into your local church and find out where you can serve on their team. Get involved in addiction recovery meetings. And build a relationship with Christ by reading your Bible and learning the scriptures, as this is your weapon against the enemy. As Jesus overcame the devil in the desert, so will you overcome the devil in the deserts in your own lives. I'm Martin Floor, and I'm 5 years sober. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. And hit the bell if you'd like notifications for any other videos that we're going to be posting in the future.